You finish 10th grade, and immediately the clock starts ticking. Suddenly, you are expected to make a permanent, life-altering career choice before you even have a chance to figure out who you actually are. Choosing an academic stream right now operates like a one-way door. If you realize 2 years from now that you made the wrong choice, turning around costs a massive amount of time, money, and mental energy. Because the stakes are so high, students usually panic and fall back on 3 specific pressures to make the decision for them: adding von societal prestige, copying whatever their friends are doing, or the path of least resistance. Letting external validation dictate your academic trajectory sets up a specific failure condition. When you pick a subject to satisfy someone else's expectations, you are statistically setting yourself up for deep, exhausting academic regret. Your selection strategy is what decides whether you are setting yourself up for growth or a dead end. To fix the selection process, we must look at the broken mental models students default to. This flowchart maps the standard 10th grade path. A student starts here, outsourcing their decision to peer pressure, parental expectation, or societal reputation. Look where these branches lead. They all converge straight into a high risk of long-term regret and burnout. This path relies on very specific societal myths. It tells you that science and math are exclusively for the intelligent, while arts and humanities are dumping grounds for students who can't keep up. Taking the crowd-approved route does not provide the safety it promises. It guarantees you will eventually exhaust yourself trying to fit a profile that was never yours to begin with. Let's break down the hidden costs of those branches, starting with the choices optimized entirely for short-term comfort. If you select a stream because people say it's easy, your immediate reward is avoiding academic pressure today. You get to coast. But the trade-off is steep. An easy route limits your competitive edge early on, and because no successful career is built without effort, you are simply delaying the hard work until later, when the stakes are much higher. If you select a stream to stick with your friend group, the immediate payoff is daily social comfort and a matching class schedule. The trade-off here is psychological friction. Your baseline talents and interests are entirely unique to you. When you force your specific psychological profile into a mold built for your friend, you end up incredibly frustrated the moment the coursework gets difficult, and they excel while you struggle. Optimizing your academic choices for immediate social comfort actively manufactures long-term friction. Then there is the heaviest influence of all, choosing a stream strictly to secure societal prestige and fulfill parental expectations. The immediate outcome of picking the prestigious route is highly intoxicating. You get immediate approval from your parents, and society immediately assumes you are ambitious and intelligent. But look at the actual mechanics of elite professions, like becoming an IAS officer, a medical doctor, or a structural engineer. The daily reality involves thousands of hours of grueling, unglamorous studying behind closed doors. The ultimate trade-off of chasing prestige is a massive vulnerability to burnout. Societal applause fades quickly, and prestige alone does not generate the daily fuel required to survive that volume of work. Using prestige as a motivator has a short shelf life. When the applause stops, you're still left with the work, and if that work doesn't interest you, you simply stop moving. We need to discard these flawed inputs and use an objective metric, one that treats your time and mental energy as valuable resources. This quadrant chart isolates the only 2 variables that determine academic survival: your natural aptitude along the bottom and the required hard work on the side. Notice this shaded area across the entire top half. That represents a universal truth. Generating a successful career outcome in any stream demands a high level of hard work. Since high effort is unavoidable, your placement on the horizontal axis dictates everything. Forcing hard work into a subject where you lack natural aptitude traps you in the top left burnout zone. But applying that exact same effort to a subject aligned with your natural strengths puts you in the top right optimization zone. Intense work is inescapable. The logical strategy is to place yourself on the path where that effort acts as a multiplier for your natural strengths. Hard work is a constant. No matter the field, you will eventually reach a point where natural talent isn't enough, and you face the requirement of daily, focused effort. There is no combination of subjects that acts as a magic ticket to wealth or stability. The stream you pick does not do the work for you. For the parents watching this, your desire to secure a safe, stable future for your child is entirely valid, but the tactics often used to achieve it are flawed. Pushing a teenager into a highly competitive, prestigious stream where they have zero natural aptitude does not create a safety net. It creates an environment where they are guaranteed to fail against peers who actually enjoy the material. True academic safety is generated by resilience, and a student only builds resilience when they have a genuine interest in what they are studying. To filter out the noise and finalize your decision, you need a strict set of evaluation criteria. Using this stream selection scorecard, your first criteria is endurance. Can you study the core material of this stream for hours without experiencing mental fatigue? Second, do you have a natural baseline aptitude for the concepts? Does the logic of the subject make sense to you without extreme friction? And third, are you willing to endure the inevitable, grueling hard work that this specific field will eventually demand from you? To answer those, you have to ignore society for a moment and complete a very simple sentence. I love to study. Choose the stream where your natural curiosity acts as the engine for your effort.